range day. So I'll take my my two top-notch Walther PDPs, and a question came up: which is better? Show you what we take it to the range. Here's my I call it my Floyd Customs Walther PDP 4.5 cleared. And I'm taking my Mystique Green Floyd Customs. My Mystique Green PDP. Let's look at the setup. I got Floyd Custom base plates. Lovely. Floyd Custom Magwell. Lovely. Overwatch trigger. Lovely. Holosun, the 508T in green dot. I think these are, oh man, I never get it right. CPHW plates, and not the factory Walther plates, because they give you that, they fill the whole hole up. That's why I like these. It's a PMM Parker Mountain Machine Customs. Parker Mountain Machine Comp. I'm running a Glock 17 Gen 4 guide rod. Gen 4 single spring. It's got to be Gen 4's Glock 1734, because it has to have a bigger head on it here, whatever you call that. Alright, it's got to be the Gen 5s are a little longer of 1734s. They're just a tad longer, so you want the Gen 4s single thing. So I'm running 11 pound. Get that back in there. 6 pound striker spring, just to compensate a lighter trigger. Of course, Boogeyman Custom trigger. What they give you is this spring here, trigger bar, trigger shoe. Alright, see if there's any difference there. Come on, Betsy. Alright, put that aside. And I had a light on this, but I'm gonna try to get the same light. I have one, but it's set up for a Glock, and the keys don't match. I think these are the 1913 ones. This is universal Glocks. The keys, so they're not gonna fit. You gotta change the key out. So I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna take it to the range. But when I put it away, I'm gonna get a light that matches, or the key that matches. Same setup. I got a stream light. Love these. And this, I got a Floyd Customs. Plus I got the Super Extendo. Let's see, as the hood calls it. This one's set up with suppressor sights. This one isn't. I ain't got that done yet. Oh yeah, this is just in case you're asking on the coat. This is Duracoat. I know it's not the famous Cerakote. Trust me, you're not getting this off. This is chemical. This I'm just gonna scratch like anything else. It's gonna wear just like Cerakote, but I don't know. I didn't do a test on it, but I have no problem with this. I got guns probably 6 years old with Duracoat on it, and I actually tried to get it off to change the color. I can't get it off. I had to Duracoat it. Regular, spray, put in the booth, spray it. They have rattle cans. Rattle can actually works. You can put it in the booth, and this is my my paint job. Actually came out pretty flawless. What I wanted to do was match. This is OD green, but OD green for Walter's Zone was brown. I said, nah, I already got a brown gun, so I want something different. I like to have that Battlefield green and Glock, but this is as close as I came. I like that color, so I wanted to match everything to just one color. Some people like it, some people don't. Every now and then I gotta do something extreme to a gun just for a standout. I like all black guns. I prefer them, but I have to put a little touch in something every now and again. Back to this. Same setup. Floyd Custom Magwell. Floyd Custom base plates. This is the factory dynamic performance trigger. And you already seen that I did this clear. And I sure wish I would actually look the parts up before I start these videos, but I don't. And I don't. As you see that base plate, I can't even think of what that is. I think kinetic. I believe that is, and I'm guessing. For that red dot plate, not base plate. That red dot plate, that's on point. That is on point. I mean, that covers everything. I like these too. Now, you can keep that factory Walter. I'm not waiting on that Walter. I spend the money. I mean, it's free. Yeah. These are Ameriglo sights, and I mentioned they're suppressor sights. And here's the kicker. That's that Floyd Customs port. I mean, the turnaround is 30 days, man. I mean, I got a gun out there. It's been 2.5 months, man. Just get slide cuts. I ain't gonna blast them like that, man. I mean, bad thing about it, I see they showing the gun on Instagram. I know it's my gun, so I asked, "Is that my gun?" I said, "Why y'all showing it? Can I get it back?" Yeah, that's another story. That's who they are. I mean, they tell you, it takes long, but it's just too long. I can't wait that long. I mean, I don't need the gun. I just hate waiting on shit. They give you, and I'm pointing at the camera, and I'm not pointing at my face. I'm actually over here. But they give you that little chamber. I can't even think of the name of that. I mean, they cut the barrel for you. That's sweet. And they'll color for you. I decided I don't want the color. You know what I mean? So that's not gonna rust. If it does, I mean, then I color it. But they'll color it for you, and I didn't where this is raw, they would do that. They would refinish it for you. But I didn't want that. I didn't need that. To me, I don't know. I just like that look, like that machine look. All right, let's see what we got in here. Same setup. Since I carry, this is my carry. This is a 13-pound Gen 4 Glock 34 Glock 17 spring. 6-pound striker spring. Because you gotta go up on the striker spring, or you'll get that you notice that grease too? This is dirty as hell, but stop lubing it. I'm telling you, use that Lucas grease, gun grease. It doesn't drip on everything, man. And if I take a rag and wipe this off, this gun's clean. It's not dripping on my trigger, down my magwell. They ain't paying me. Nobody's paying me. Trust me, I'm a little channel. Lucas gun grease. And I mean, you can't beat a dynamic trigger. I don't know nothing's out there. Anything comes close. 1911, 2011. Mechanic maybe. But you can't beat that trigger. That's actually moving. I know it looked like it ain't moving, but it is. All right, that's the difference here. I'm gonna set up the same. We're gonna take it to the range. I'm gonna put some slow mo on it and see what it do. Just let me know. Let me know what you. I don't know if you know the difference too. I mean, I tell this story. I'm gonna tell you again. This slide belongs on this frame. This slide belongs on this frame. As you can see, this little stone, if you can get that in view there. So I had a little longer. This is a full. This is a full 4-inch slide. So I just switched it up one day playing. I like that look. It's almost like the CZs and like the CZ P10 competition. I said, oh, I like that look. So I decided to go with that. I said, I'm gonna see how that fits with a comp. That seemed to fit on there perfectly. So that's how that worked out. I mean, just seemed to work out 2 different guns, 2 different slides, mixed them up, and it worked out for me. Now I'm gonna take it to the range and see what it does with. Right off, again, nothing's gonna beat that dynamic performance trigger. Overwatch is amazing, but it's not gonna do. I don't know if I can see that, show that on. I mean, Overwatch is it. Short, tactile noise, it's there. It's just something. This trigger is just amazing. Oh, before I go, I forgot about this. Now, the dynamic performance trigger, they don't give you everything. They don't give you the housing, the springs, this little, whatever this little thing is here. I don't even know the terminology. This little thing gets on the side that I actually lost one time. It took me forever to find it. They give you that. They give you a trigger shoe, trigger bar. So they give you everything. It's costly, $179. But if you got it, no, you don't need it. Walther triggers are good out the crate, out the box, out the case, out of the safe, whatever you want to call it. Out the box, it's good to go. In fact, I think this was more expensive. I even forgot. I think the Overwatch was more expensive. You get everything with this. You're not gonna beat this. This trigger is so fast. So fast. I mean, at the range that people think how, wow, I mean, I am kind of good. I mean, not to pat my own back, but this, when I let this thing go there, wow, you got that trigger dialed in. That's because I shoot it. I can do Glocks like that, but I can't jump on a Glock right there and make it fire that fast. With Overwatch trigger though, not factory. I shoot this a lot, so I learned the trigger, so I can get this trigger fast. That's all my ramble today. Videos going up later for range time. Holler.